exactly? Under Solitary. Aha, I see, I see. And we're back on the Man Symbol channel playing a little bit of a visually bugged enchantment deck here. Um, we're playing green-white Umori Enchantress. This is a uh, Enchantress prison deck with some sort of more powerful elements than some of the other versions I've seen. Although I guess this is pretty close to the prison-y one. Anywho, so we're using a lot of cards introduced from Modern Horizons 2, including Sterling Grove. So this is green-white for an enchantment that says other enchantments you control have Shroud. It also has 1 mana, sacrifice Sterling Grove to search your library for any enchantment card, reveal it, put it on top. We've got Sythis, the Harvest's Hand. It's a green and a white for a 1/2 legendary enchantment creature. It says whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. We've got Destiny Spinner from Theros Beyond Death, but also Sanctum Weaver. This is the creature version of Sarah's Sanctum. So it's 0/2 for 2 that taps for 1 or X mana of any 1 color, where it's the number of enchantments you control. Enchantress's Presence, new to Modern. 2 and a green for an enchantment. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. And then Solitary Confinement is one of the more important cards of this deck, so it's a little bit odd. It's 3 mana total, 2 and a white. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Solitary Confinement unless you discard a card. Skip your draw step, and you have Shroud. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. So this is our win condition a lot of the time, is we create a situation where our opponent can't deal any damage to us. And then we're going to set up double Sterling Grove. So we have 2 Sterling Groves. Each one protects the other one so that everything we have has Shroud. We can't be dealt damage. We can't be targeted. And we use either card draw from Enchantress's Presence, Sythis, the Hidden Harvest, to keep our hand working with the Solitary Confinement. We also have 1 of Mana Bloom, which bounces at the beginning of your upkeep if it has no charge counters on it. So this is an easy synergy piece with either of these two with Solitary Confinement. So we have that sort of prison-y angle against aggressive decks, but then we can actually win the game with Sigil of the Empty Thrones. This is 3 white. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. Should beat most people. We've got Destiny Spinner, so it's 1 in the green for a 2/3. Says creatures and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. And it has an ability that says 3 in a green, target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control. So between those, we should be able to kill most opponents. We've got Thin Ice on Thin Ice here for a white. It'll exile one of our opponent's creatures. We've got Utopia Sprawl for ramp. We've got Single Abundant Growth for no particular reason as far as I know. We've got 1 of Blood Moon in the main deck and more in the sideboard. And yeah, that's largely it. And we got some cast outs as well. So good white enchantment-based removal. Should go pretty well in terms of dealing with most of the things we're likely to run into. We mostly want to play against aggressive decks. Counter decks are not super. Yeah. I see that 16 kilometers. It's just like it's not a particularly powerful or intuitive card to have here. It's fine. It's just like the fact that this is a 1 of. I don't think this is something you tutor for all that often, but it could be. So yeah, we should be good against most of Modern. And then our sideboard is crazy full of haymakers against a lot of the Modern format. We have Rest in Peace, Stony Silence, Authority of the Consuls, Leyline of Sanctity, and then Sphere of Safety is a card that you don't see very often. It's 4 and a white. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller plays X for each of those creatures, where X is the number of enchantments you control. So that can be a ghostly prison for a ungodly amount. We just pulled a 3/2 with a viewer stipulated brew of Jund Pyromancers with Sedgemoor Witch and Young Pyromancer. And now we are off with this deck from the 5/0 dump. Excited to see how I can do. So just making sure I'm on the right deck. Jund 5/0 with the Jund deck. You know it, baby. Uh-oh. That means it's finished charging. Right.
Pass the peace pipe. Hey, puff, puff, give. That's the rule.
Just notice why Painter Sphinx's tutelage won't work. Oh, I didn't talk about the... Sorry, I didn't talk about the companion. Yeah, we are playing Umori, the Collector, as our companion, which requires every non-land card in our deck to share a card type. Yeah, notifications are back and they're working properly. I think. I don't know. Someone unfollow and follow again. Who didn't follow today? Think that'll show it? One person, please. Not infinite people.
Compadres,
Yeah.
it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season.
Oh God!
Remember,
no, it's too many. Now there's more.
Donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Peace pipe is not a notification. Peace pipe is It's actually not playing the rest of you guys and gals. So it's not working. It's not spamming. You've been doing the hammer time and you don't hear anything? Oh, you mean previously? Well, yesterday it was all muted because the notifications thing was looping endlessly.
It's hammer time.
Yeah, that's working. It's working. They're all working. Everything's working properly. There was a patch on OBS a couple days back, and I think it broke the compatibility with a bunch of things. So Umori the Collector is a 4/5 for 4, and it will reduce the cost of the enchantments in my deck by 1. That's much better. Keep this, spin the presence, and draw land. 22 land deck, and I have an extra draw here. We should be all right. Yeah, Philosopher, that one's a lot longer than some of the other ones, so I just put it at a higher cost because of that. Doesn't really need to be, but I felt appropriate to me. I assume they're on Heliod, but it might be an Enchantress Mirror. We're clearly on the superior version. It is. We're clearly on the superior version, though, because we're playing Umori, and they're not. And they didn't follow that up with an enchantment, so I get to Thin Ice it, which seems pretty good. It is in fact the mirror. Let's keep this for red in the future. Are they running your list? They might be. They might be. I don't know. How did you sneak in here? Flash Hexproof card. Is there a Flash Hexproof card? In this economy? That this deck would play? That their deck would play? And maybe there is. Nope. No, there's not. Oh, that. Yeah, I know that card. I mean, there's tons of those cards. Sorry, I assumed it was an enchantment that did that. Maybe I should have saved the growth for after the Enchantress's presence. Okay, so they're playing that version. I think this was the version that did well in the very first MH2 competitive event. So enchantment did that, but for +1/+1. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it exists. Wait, what? It gives hexproof and +1/+1, and it's flash for 1 mana? Sounds really, really strong. It also sounds blue for some reason. Yikes. All right. They have drawn many more enchantresses than we have. Oh boy. No more removal for me. Doesn't attack. Interesting. Yeah, well, we're in big trouble. Opponent has started snowballing before we could. Yeah, I definitely punted playing the Abundant Growth the turn that I did. I didn't need to, and I could have gotten more value out of this presence by not doing so. Oh well. That's not a great draw. So I think I'm supposed to just grab Umori from exile. Like, I could play the Solitary Confinement to draw 1 card, but I'm pretty much going to sacrifice it fairly quickly after that. So, it's going to be a very strange matchup. We can say that for sure. Hopefully they just kill me quite quickly. Because I don't want to think about what happens when we get into a longer game here. Good lord. We look extremely dead. You thought it was a good enchantment? Well, is it or not? I don't... Solid footing, white, enchantment, aura, flash. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. As long as the enchanted creature has vigilance, it assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. That doesn't do that. Okay, yeah, they're playing the sweet version with Helix Pinnacle. Awesome. It has Shroud. We're very dead. They have 10 cards in hand. All right, you got this one. Yeah, there's Karametra's Blessing would work fine for these decks. But again, that's not an enchantment, so like it would have been fine, but huh. I guess we try to Blood Moon them. Remove their stuff as it comes in and then Blood Moon them. Because I mean there's just nothing else here that's particularly useful at all. You can cut a Destiny Spinner and maybe some other thing that's like, oh, Solitary Confinement probably. Maybe I want to keep the Destiny Spinner in case I actually need to try to win quickly. Clean Fall for green 3. That's the enchantment sweeper. Yeah, but that's very, 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 very specific. I don't think anyone's going to be playing that anytime soon. Fracturing Gust is much more likely. Green or white, green or white, green or white, and 2. Each player sacrifices each artifact and enchantment they control, and you gain 2 for each. Well, can't keep that one. It's a good looking hand. Well, can't keep that one. 22 land deck, huh? Yeah, I mean, you can do that if you want to. But again, if Enchantress becomes popular is not a statement I am going to stake a lot of value on. It's a cool deck. I just don't know how much staying power it's going to have. But I'm happy to be surprised. Okay. Okay. Acceptable draw. Greater Oromancy. Okay. Huh. So they're playing like 5 plus things to give things Shroud? Interesting. Okay. Huh. This guy sucks. Attack for 0? No, this is fine. Just sit. I could just cantrip the Thin Ice there. Shoot. Shadowmoor was a very strange set. Lorwyn block was a very strange block. Well, that's a kick in the teeth. You want blocks to return? They will. In some form. The very first thing after they got rid of blocks was they did a block. So, like, I wouldn't worry. Blocks will come back. You want 3-set blocks? Yeah. Could happen. Rats. Okay. Everybody's got Shroud. Puts a counter on Helix Pinnacle. Yikes. I mean, again, like, that was the very first thing they did after they got rid of blocks, was they did essentially a 3-set block, so. Yeah, we're getting 2 sets for Innistrad. Wow. Okay, then. Well, that Sanctum Weaver is going to kill me in a hurry. So, with the Helix Pinnacle. But Destiny Spinner's a good draw. They have Super Shroud. Well, Blood Moon's not helpful. They did not draw in such a way where I can do that. So, can sack this Sterling Grove, put something on top, play the next Sterling Grove. Oof, no Solemnity. I'm not playing the prison version. I'm playing this deck, which looked more aggressive and excellent. and unfortunately, is terrible in the mirror match here. Well, I say mirror match. They're playing a different version of Enchantress, which is much better in this matchup. So it's not a problem. It's just a choice. So I think I want another Enchantress effect. So shock this. Tap white, green. Sack this for green. Get Enchantress's presence. Or Sythis. Sythis won't be targetable. Sythis is on top. Play Sterling Grove. I Sythis. Play Sanctum Weaver. Okay. I may be able to kill them before they kill me. And by kill me, I mean win the game. Because Destiny Spinner is going to go cuckoo bananas next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments. 14 mana. Animate 3 lands. 21 damage right now. Thinking about revisiting processors in this new meta with Dothy Voidwalker. Yeah, that's a definite choice. It's a thing you can do. They have 9 enchantments so far. Sanctum Weaver is a hell of a card. I still think I should be able to kill them here unless they go get Solitary, which they can easily do. So if they get Solitary Confinement, I'm probably scooping. But they have to know to do that. I'm sure they do. Leyline of Blossoms. Yipes! They're not grabbing it yet. Maybe they just have it in hand already, so they don't need to. I would have grabbed it by now. Okay. You're not safe. There we go. Sanctum Weaver on top. Plays Solitary. Plays Sprawl. I think they died. Not gonna lie. Yes, opponent has died. Not officially. Not 100% chance, but I think they die. I don't see anything that's gonna stop me from killing them here. Trample and haste. Alright. Does not untap the lands. So sequencing matters here. Gives it haste, so I don't need to worry about that. So first up, play the cheapest enchantment in my hand. Triggers. Good. Tap for green. Sprawl. So I want 16 mana at the end of this. So I'm almost at the point where I just want to start booting up all my creatures. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, does that mean I'm a mana short now? 10. Did I just goof? Okay, so if I attack with 3 instead, currently 30 damage, but I can get more mana. So I just need to draw more cheap enchantments. All right. Let's do that then. So play presence. So I'm attacking with 3 lands. That's going to cost me... Oh, but I get a bunch of more mana to play with because of that. Okay. Huh. That doesn't help. So I have 11. I can attack for 33 right now. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 toughness. So 33 minus 8, not good enough. I need 37. I could animate this land instead. I lose 1 mana that way. But it means I can play this Thin Ice now. So that's probably fine. No. What? No. Wait, but I'm only animating 3. So this gives me 12 mana. So I have 2 to play with. That's not good enough. Oh, no. Oh, it's so close. I mean, I guess wiping out their board is pretty good. Maybe we'll win. Attack for 36. They basically have to block everything. I guess I also get to attack with Destiny Spinner. Not Sythis, though. At least I think I do. Yeah, I think so. They're not quite dead. Damn. What? Okay. My card has trample. See ya. Alrighty then. Maybe because the way that game played out, just bring in more cheap enchantments. Yeah, that was a way to win a game right there. OPY. Why? Why, oh, why, Delilah? I didn't build the deck, JK Torborg. I didn't build the deck. I didn't build the deck. There's rest in peace in the sideboard. There's rest in peace in the sideboard. Deck was in the 5-0 dump. Looked good to me. All right. That was the process here. I assume the people building it know better than me, and I didn't want to play the prison version of Enchantress yet because I'm going to play that on the prison celebration day, I guess, that I'm doing now. Weaver, Sythis. See where we're at. Rip. Seems good. No clue what we're doing. Just want to draw cards and cast spells. I think the other thing about that you could say that is very specific to Enchantress players is enjoying your things not being killed. mark your calendars. Get your shackles ready. That's great. Oromancy first. Okay. So I lead on Sanctum Weaver, and then that means next turn I can play Sythis plus Destiny Spinner. Okay. I get to draw as many cards, but that's probably better to get the tempo. Could also just play Cast Out, although that only matters if they don't have a second Greater Oromancy, which they likely will. Or something. Okay. Huh. Well, I could do that thing I said, or just do the better value play. Just go for green. Don't know why I was trying to get fancy there. Good draw. Good draw. We're ripping. Good lord. And this deck picks up speed real quick. When are you playing Prison? I'll toss you a dono one of these days if you want to try my Bant Wargate list. Yeah, sure. I was going to do it on Friday. I don't really have room for another deck. There's like 3 Prison decks. Going to be a long stream. Speed. Playing Prison decks for speed, baby. I got a need for speed. Let me tell you something, Last God. If you're not first, you're last. Mana Bloom, they got it. Yeah, nice. Probably can't on Friday anyway. We'll play it on Sunday, Monday. I mean, anytime is fine. Oh, I see. Shake and bake, baby. God, I love that movie. I love that stupid ass, fantastic movie. It's so good. It's so good. It just, oh, so good. Give it a little shake. What does that even mean? Shake and bake, baby. Woo! All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go Cast Out Thin Ice. This seems gross. Triggers. Triggers. Guys, I think Enchantress might be playable in Modern. Not gonna lie. Think this. Yeah, School of Rock's also a really good movie. I mean, Talladega Nights is way funnier in my opinion. But it's also like a lot more like, you know, R-rated. School of Rock is maybe a better movie. It's certainly got a better, you know, emotional journey. Yeah, but like Talladega Nights is like the perfect dumb comedy. Like when he loses the race and then he gets home and like his wife has already divorced him and remarried and the whole like it's just so freaking like it's like Walk Hard being a parody of all of those like Oscar bait musician documentaries. Tropic Thunder is the pinnacle of great dumb movies. I didn't like that one as much. It's I don't like what's his name all that much. Meet the Fockers guy. Ben Stiller. I don't really care for Ben Stiller movies too much. I don't know why. Would Monty Python movies be considered smart dumb movies? Yeah, I think that's fine. Fine, fine enough description. Yeah. I think in that era, everyone's had one of those movies where like they went to see it with their parents or something, and it's like that was not a good idea. Oh, we're animating a lot of lands here, Creepy. They're very, very dead. They are going to get smashed into little tiny bits. So my opponent learned an important lesson today. Destiny Spinner gives the land trample. I could not have told you that before today. Destiny Spinner also finally found the friend that it needed in Sanctum Weaver. Sanctum Weaver gives you all the mana you need to do what it asks. Bits. The bits. The bits. The worst part about Ben Stiller is Jerry Stiller? Okay. Well, we already won. No, we were gonna kill them right there. Oh, okay. I see what you said. I mean, they were dead that turn, though. I mean, it was a clean concession. Good clean concession there. Just comfortably done. Man, I thought I had lost 4 pounds from my previous weigh-in, and then I went and weighed myself today, which is like 2 days after my previous weighing, and I was down another 4 pounds, and that's just impossible. So it was just more than I thought the first time, and that's always exciting. Good to come out of the winter poundage nice and quickly. Just run for a couple days, a couple weeks. The only thing the deck is really missing is the one of mana tithe. I don't know about that move. That seems really bad when you draw that in the middle of a sequence. There we go. You guys are losing weight? Are you exercising? Moderating your calorie intake? It can counter Helix Pinnacle in the mirror. I see. I guess this hand is like very, very slow. But it does Blood Moon them on 3 with Sterling Grove to protect it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm up against, so they mulliganed. I'm a keep this land heavy hand. Maybe just top deck Utopia Sprawl like a bouse. How's it going, the one? Search for tomorrow. Okay. So Solitary finally found a good matchup. That's good. And Blood Moon. Does VR rock climbing count? I don't know. I don't know anything about VR rock climbing. It honestly sounds more than a little made up. Sterling Grove. Look at my grove. It's so sterling. Oh my god. Dryad? Iteration? Wild. Okay. Catch your trap. Blood Moon seems good. I'm gonna cut myself off of white mana because I fetched badly. I think that's probably gonna be okay. Alright, so I made a mistake with my sequencing. I think it'll be alright. No. Hell no. You get beat up asking a question like that around this place. 2 islands. They can't cryptic my Blood Moon, though. It is safe from their fingers. They can play Counterspell, so if my Enchantress's presence gets Counterspelled, I'm going to be a little upsetty. Good. Moon seems like an okay play here. Just a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey! Remember how I didn't have white mana? Not anymore. Trigger. Whee! Yay! I don't really know what I'm up against, but Blood Moon seems good. Let's bring in more Blood Moons. You should be able to find month-by-month gyms in most areas. Opponent in shocking turns of events. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Fair enough. Could have been the case. Is there anything else that I think that I want here? I feel like Leyline maybe, but I don't really know what I'm up against, so probably not. Not to be starting with. Let's cut a Thin Ice, because I just didn't see any creatures. And a Solitary, because I don't think I'm in a rush to find one. Although, if they're on Valakut, Authority of the Councils. No. Running to the gym is great. I fully endorse running to the gym. Too far away. Five, 7 minutes of like highway driving though? Like, are you like right on the highway and then you're 5 to 7 minutes by car though? That's probably like 2 miles. So that's pretty far. You're not going to get a great workout when you have to run 2 miles to it and then 2 miles back. Well, 2 miles is not that bad. I could do that. It's like 15 minutes. But I'm in pretty reasonable shape, so I don't mean to... Yeah, I can't keep that one. That one I can keep. Search for tomorrow again. Your shape is round. So you're saying you're in shape. It's the only shape you need. It's the only shape you need, brother. Hey, PK, if you're in the shape you want to be in, then that's all you need. I'm in good shape as well, but I've started balding. How do you cope with that? Same way that I am. Just don't bother. Don't care. There's nothing. I can't. There's no. If you're trying to stop going bald, then you're thinking about the problem the wrong way. Enjoy your hair while it lasts, and yeah, I mean, but hats plays into that the wrong way, in my opinion. Again, in my opinion, but you need to not worry about it. It's gonna happen anyway. You're also gonna die someday. It's fine. Yeah, that's an option. Yeah, you can just shave down and start waxing your head. It's a good look for a lot of people. Nothing to worry about with going bald. Are they just petrified of the blood moon coming down? I guess they should be. What I'm looking for is a turn where I can play Destiny Spinner plus something that they won't have a time to deal with. The SpongeBob meme. Bald. The thing that's really cathartic if you're gonna go bald is shave someone else's head. Sure. Whoa. Force of Vigor. That was unexpected. My eyes. Yeah. I love that. Uh-oh. All right. Yay, we died on turn 4 to Scape Shift. My current plan is to cultivate the Benjamin Franklin look. I have the long hair and I already wear glasses. So I just need to go balding. Start flying kites in electrical storms. No problem. So rest in peace is probably okay here. I'm going to keep the Thin Ice just in case there is Dryads coming out. We need Sterling Grove. We have Cast Out's fine too. Solitary's fine. Probably cut down to 1 Sigil. Cut down. Leyline? Yeah, I guess Leyline's okay. Ooh, Himrack Go MTG. Thank you for the raid, friend.
You
Yeah,
can run,
Leyline.
but you can't glide.
Leyline could be okay. Tend to be okay versus Valkyrie. Is it better than Solitary? I bet it is. So I'm not really worried about them killing me without the nice deck. Yeah, it's not mine, but it does seem pretty good. Just cut the Abundant Growth. No, I want that if I'm gonna play all the Blood Moons. I guess I'll just cut another Thin Ice. I didn't see the Dryad, but I'm sure it's hiding. Yeah. But in game 3 here against some Teamer Scape Shift. Night, JK. Take care. Take care. So no No acceleration, but the rest of this hand is kind of gasoline. We keep this. Fetch Stomping Ground. Play Sanctum Weaver. Then the next turn play Spinner into Sterling Grove. We're off to the races. Sterling Grove into Spinner. Back to Nature's not that great of a card, so I don't know him, Rakko. Fracturing Gust is more likely, because that also deals with artifacts. Artifacts and enchantments. You're going to wipe out Hardened Scales, plus the Hardened Scales. Yeah, Fracturing Gust should be in your Niv sideboard, for sure. I own mine. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that great of a card. I mean, you could play it, but Fracturing Gust is much, much better in terms of dealing with a lot more, a lot larger diversity of the modern landscape right now. Clean fall for white. Yeah. So play Sterling Grove first because I'd rather have my stuff be uncounterable, or Destiny Spinner first because I'd rather have my stuff be shrouded. I think Sterling Grove first. So if they have Counterspell into Force, we get wrecked here. Remand. Remand is fine. Got him. All right. No more Force of Vigor twofers. You got the one. You got one Himrak go. You've got what's it called? Yeah, feed this worm. The fact that you have one is a miracle, right? I mean, that's Larry Nevin's disc. All right, well, you had O-Stone before. Spinner. If they don't counter this, I play an uncounterable Sigil. Can hold up Cast Out. So right now I have Cast Out up. I'm going to assume that they're not going to have Dryad into Scapeshift. Like, can't do anything with this right now, so maybe this was wrong. I think holding up the Cast Out was almost definitely correct. Getting the Destiny Spinner into play is really good, though. It's shrouded, and it makes everything uncounterable, so... Okay, good. We're not dying this turn. All colors will be able to do everything eventually. It's just a matter of time. Hard disagree. They are expanding the abilities of some colors, but that's not the same thing. Blue has always had the ability to bounce things, so I'm not really sure what your point is, PKU for all. Thanks, Himrak. Go. Take care. Enjoy whatever you get up to. I can't draw an extra card right now. I guess if they just have Scapeshift on their next turn, I'm dead. Well, I could add 4 mana, sack Grove, cycle cast out, play Solitary. Am I supposed to do that on this board, though? No, Solitary doesn't. Oh, I have Leyline in. 4, 5, 6. I can get the Leyline. Probably supposed to. Yep, alright. I was considering attacking them for a bunch, but this is way better. Oh, Arca just Blood Moon here, uncounterably. Is that a million times better? It's a million times better, right? Yeah. All right. Blood Moon on top. Draw a card. Oh, that's why you said fetch. You want me to fetch so that I have another basic. That is 100% correct. Thank you, Smochiolo. Good catch. I saw you say the word fetch, and I was like, I'm not going to fetch. Don't worry. I'm not going to shuffle away the card I just got. What if Scapeshift? They can't do damage. Big blue text opponent. Big blue text. Do you not know what my cards do? No, it's all good. It's all good. I figured it out. And for once, I figured it out beforehand. Okay. Bounce my Stomping Ground, draw a card. Cool. Okay, then. What is your play, opponent? Yeah, so Scapeshift doesn't do damage now. The Valakuts are mountains with no abilities. They're not Valakuts. Also, they can't play a Scapeshift right now. Right. So Sigil. Oh, did I screw up my sequencing here? I think I did. Yeah, I have 4 mana, but I can't animate an enchantment. I think I could have gotten a crack in with a 6/6. I think, but I'm not sure. Either way, I think they're dead next turn. And it wouldn't have killed them this turn, so I think we're okay. Deck seems good. Deck seems good. Do they have an end of turn play? They do. Cycle the Triome! So the only thing they can target right now is Sterling Grove. I guess if they have Force, they could have had end step Force into then deal with the Blood Moon, but that's not scary. They can get a 3rd island now. So they can cast another Cryptic, which will tap down my team and stop me from killing them in theory, but that means I could just recast the Blood Moon if they bounce it, or the Sterling Grove if they bounce that. If they try to tap my team while bouncing Sterling Grove, they just die, which is fine. So we go add X 6. Play Enchantress's presence. Generate an angel. I want to leave 3 up for after the fact. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. So add 1 more. Animate planes. Worn Down is still working. Should have this on in the background as you're Definitely getting more distracted. I feel that. What's the play here? I honestly don't see how they can win this now. Like, my stuff's uncounterable. They could bounce the Sterling Grove. Yeah, even through Cryptic. Well, 7 won't kill them more, so I won't do that. The thing is, Cryptic also just doesn't get them to anywhere for next turn, right? They're just still dead next turn. Double Gust. Yeah, Gusts would be insane here. You're right. Oh, it's not an enchantment. Okay, but I float my mana in response? Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, good. Oh, because I had the mana. Good. I guess this means I won't be able to replay the Blood Moon if they do anything to it, but at this point, the only thing they're likely to do to it is destroy it. Yay! Two 2-0, baby. 2-0. How's it going, Mord? Hey, Mord, are enchantments any good? Seems like enchantments might be a good card type. Not sure. Yeah, Cast Out and Grove and all that was yeah, that was a pretty good sequence, Smugiolo. Pretty happy about that. You've been afraid of them being too good? So what, Enigmatic's gonna get hit by the collateral hate? Yeah. I think Fracturing Gust has a good chance of being meta just because it hates on both, or on all of Hardened Scales, all the Urza Saga decks, the affinity style decks, the heavy heavy artifact decks, and enchantments. So Luris v Umori, Clash of the Titans. Fracturing Gust sounds like a sick wrestling name. Well, I'm working on my wrestling preview video thing. So that'll be out in a couple days, hopefully. I gotta film it and write it, but that's fine. So Sythis doesn't get to draw me any cards this turn. But in this matchup, I think I just play Sterling Grove first. Which means then next turn I play Sythis plus Thin Ice. I mean, I could start playing anything I want next turn, and the Sterling Grove means I'm safe. Because I'm assuming I'm against Jund, excellent, tons of removal. And we should be able to overcome them quite comfortably at this point. I guess if they had double discard, they could kind of... That's cute. Hey, look, folks, my opponent wants to draw cards. Shall we show them how it's done? Is anyone interested in that? I think we should show them how to draw cards. I think I'm doing it this way. I know if I put out the Sanctum Weaver now, I can put my mana into overdrive next turn. But I was just greedy for that. I wanted the land drop. Sure. It's too late, opponent. All my value's already in play. They also might have to take the Solitary. Where is X 21? Is this a concession Inquisition? Takes the second Sterling Grove. So they have the answers for the first one. Ah! Click through! Ah! I was not expecting that. That sucks. I could have gotten another one. God damn it. I didn't expect them to have any main deck answers for that. Shoot. All right, we could lose this game now because of that. Yay! I'm a bad Magic player. Where's Mord to give me that one emote? Ah. Of course, they do need a lot of removal here. Okay, that's the start of a lot of removal. And then... Okay. Well, that's on me. That's the one. What is that emote? Not like this. Yeah. Not like this. Not like this. Alright. They're down to 3 cards in hand, but they still have a Luris to grab. But I guess I have Thin Ice now, so... And they have to grab it. More discard? Come on. Oh. Turok. No kick. Come on. Why? What? Oh, because it gets the counter. Right. All right. Fair game. They gotta take... What? But I have removal. There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Land, please. Land, please. Oh. Huh. Wait, what? It does have protection from white. I don't know how cards are written. Yeah. I'm not worried about that PKU all for life. They've already played Abrupt Decay. I can't imagine. Did I just draw a land that I didn't play? God damn it, I'm so bad at this game. Just that my client is being so chonky that it's just really frustrating to try to play. Yeah, I know. It's just been like this for a couple days where it's like everything is so clunky that it's just like not pleasant, and that's why like I've been F6ing when I don't need to. I've been like just not. There's no smoothness. Okay, but this turn is going to be insane, so hopefully that makes up for some of the other crapulence. So green white, play Sythis. Triggers. Good draw. Can't deal with Turok. Good draw. Nope. Not even close, Roy. Not even close. Still living in construction hell. Huh. It'd been really great if I made that land drop that other turn. Oh, well. So Mana Bloom for 0. Oh, no. Mana Bloom for 1. Because I can filter it into the green. It seems to be my CPU. Suddenly... Oh, okay. We're just going to do that then. Suddenly I see this is what I want to be. No. Suddenly OBS Studio is taking up way more RAM than it was before, or CPU than it was before. So, yeah. Sigil. Abundant Growth, Solitary. I could play the Sigil, Sterling Grove, Abundant Growth. That's much better. Okay, this is over. I can't see them coming back from this. So this plays don't matter. Oh, I can't play all of those. That's fine. Sterling Grove is more important than anything else, right? Growth plus Confinement gives me 2/4/4s. It's probably all right. Anyone think I have enough cards in hand to get this? I feel like I'm going to be okay. I feel like my opponent just conceded. Yo! We punted, but we won anyway. Not enough. Need more. Needs more. So rest in peace for show. Deck looks sweet. Is the Sigil for Angels needed? Shouldn't just Helix be enough? What Helix? What are you talking about? Helix Pinnacle? Helix Pinnacle would be fine. Unless you're just talking about in theory mode. In theory, Helix is bad against EE on 1. Yeah, I guess you can't rebuy it. This deck could play 1 Timeless Witness. I like the idea of playing Timeless Witness because you have so much mana that even if it gets discarded or milled, you could play it out to pick up your Pinnacle. But this is just a different deck, Mord. This isn't quite as prison-y as that other deck. And that's the reason I picked this to play for today, is because I want to play the prison one on the sort of more prison-focused day. And sideboard 5 Shattering Gusts this meta. Yeah, that's starting to seem like a reasonable choice. How often has Sigil been winning when Destiny Spinner wouldn't? Spinner seems like a pretty good win con. Yeah, Spinner's just a lot more removable though. So like no, I mean we're on match 3. Spinner's won some games. Sigil helped in one other game, and then this game it won. The Spinner is a lot of mana. The Spinner's a fine win condition, but Sigil is harder for people to interact with. It is more expensive. It's tutorable. Well, they both are. Thanks for the follow there, Booster Draft. 90s MTG with the big fat raid. Goodness gracious, golly oh my. I do love the 90s.
You can run,
although I was born in the 80s, but only barely. Only slightly. Only slightly. So we're on 22 lands. I have 3 shots at a land, assuming that they don't turn 1 discard me. Is that good enough in this hand? Could be. I'm hot rolling it. I'm up a game. I don't give a I don't give a... Nutsy. Yeah. All right. Opponent knows what they're about. They took the cantrip. I'm not fetching. Ooh. Not the best. All right. Opponent's got to hit me with the... Gotta hit me with the Abrupt Decay here for the ultimate field ads. I want to see it. Come on, baby. Give me the good stuff. Give me the bat, Marge. Give me the bat. They drew Grimflayer. They don't have another land. Okay, they have another land. They got their colors. GQ incoming? Oh my god, there's a GQ on the battlefield. I knew it was on the battlefield. I could see it. There's nothing I could do about it. Could have just not played the Utopia Sprawl. They engineered explosives it instead. Alright, fair enough. Alright, that's on me. That's on me. Kept the bad hand against the discard deck. I got greedy. Did I need to scoop out that fast? Nah. But I didn't like that game anyway. I easily could have played through, but I didn't. Just comfortable to be done with that one. Got punished for my keep. Don't do that. Hey, look, we would have started digging ourselves out. Yeah, we'll dig ourselves out of it. Next game. Actual factual Ghost Quarter. Man, they had so many non-basics in play. I really should have Blood Moon. I was expecting the green-black deck to have a much more stable mana base in game one. I think it seemed like they did. But they are playing Turok. Yeah. Crap. Come on, opponent. Have things you want to change on the draw. Moto, stop being terrible. Please. Yeah, probably. Come on. Ugh. God. Magic Online's been such a pile this weekend. I don't actually know if it's Magic Online or if it's just OBS being tough. It's fine. It's a good hand, not a great hand. MTGO is, I love the application. I just need it to go back to being as non-clunky as it was before Modern Horizons 2 came out. Again, it could just be OBS Studio. It could be my computer reaching a new level of crapulence. All things are possible through modern technology. I'm assuming they take Sythis. Think I'm going to cycle this cast out? Hey, it's Connor, man. I love that man. As much as I like getting excited about jank and control, Connor likes getting excited about aggro. Don't like attacking opponents, getting my hands dirty. Woof. That's not the draw we want. Alright, have at it. I guess I'm getting Umori this turn if... basically, no matter what. Huh. That's good. That's better. That's much better. Is it? Get Umori. Yeah, but we can't play it at any reasonable rate. And just get this into play. Then I have 2 mana, which is unfortunately not helpful. But we could be in a good spot from here. We'll see. Inquisition. Oh, that's fine. I don't really care about that. In fact, please play that. We're playing Umori. Massive Pog. I got the biggest Pog. Pog's a huge... Oh, yeah. Goif me up, baby. All right, let's go win this one. Oh, it's so good. We don't go up cards with these yet, though. So I need to find another Enchantress. Let's draw another Enchantress effect or that. That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we just win next turn, basically. We just set up the prison, and it's pretty much over. It's possible they can take me apart from here, but once we get to next turn, it's toast. Yeah, Sanctum Weaver is way better than I thought it would be. Way better. I don't even, I can't even with that card. Sarah's Sanctum turns out a good effect even when stable to a creature. Just like Urza being Tolarian Academy. Good effect even though it's stable to a creature. Go figure. Oh, they're going to Turok me? With Kicker? Come on, give me the good stuff. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Yeah, for sure it is. What? They deeded. They played Pernicious Goddamn Deed. Wow. Okay, that was sick. That was sick. I guess I get Sterling Grove in play because it's really important to protect my present. No, I just want it out of my hand more than anything else. I did ask for it. I did. I should play Umori here because... No, I'll play Sterling Grove. Just draw a card. Perfect. Opponent, I'm rebuilding. Don't worry, I'm good. Were you concerned? Did you think you defeated me? No. No, you will die. Do they even have a white source to splash the crime? You know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. No way in the world. I'm just gonna grab another Sterling Grove, I think. If they have like Ghost Quarter, that's like, yeah, whatever. Actually, at this point, I want to just grab like an Enchantress's present. No. Yeah. That seems good. Seems good to just be able to go up more on cards. Sigil of the Amphi-Throne might be a good grab. Just so I can play it next turn and it's like, oh. I mean, they're all pretty good choices here. Right, let's get the presents. Okay. Oh, there's the Ghost Quarter. Are they going to do it, though? That's the question. Nope. Nope. I wonder if they just missed it. I would assume so. You guys remember when it was like, oh damn, they're playing Ghost Quarter. They got me because they're playing Ghost Quarter. But then they didn't get me because they're playing Ghost Quarter. Well, I don't need to rip this thing because I'm going to Thin Ice. I can always play the rip once they grab their Luris. Wait, what am I doing? Let's go here. Oh, I guess they can get it back with the Ghost Quarter. Huh. But I guess they have to. Maybe I should play the Rest in Peace now. Even if they get the Goyf back, I don't care. Sure. I wanted to play the Sanctum Weaver this turn, but we just set up for Sigil like this. I am potentially going to have a decking out problem. But I think it'll be okay. So I have enough mana to be getting on with if they blow up the board again. Okay. Would you like to crack your Goyf out of jail so it can die to combat Sythis? No? Okay. No, that's fine. We just discard all fetches here. Okay. Okay. Maybe it should be an 80 card deck? I don't think so. The important plays in this deck are much, much better than the non-important plays. Like Sythis, Sanctum Weaver, Destiny Spinner, I think all these things. Oh, Enchantress's Presence. I think all of these things you want to be the highest density. I mean, there are, like, you could play things like Cetessan Champion. You could play things like close game. Yeah, it's definitely on the fence. I don't know. I don't know that I've won this or not. I mean, I'm gonna be in very real danger of decking. I think I'm putting 2 angels in play here. Oh. No. Let's get 3 at least. Can I get 3? Yeah, I can get 3. Well, I don't have enough mana to play Umori. I mean, I could have played it before this point, but a lot of the cards in my hand were 1 mana. I didn't mention that, but like a lot of the cards in my hand were 1 mana, so I just play an Emrakul. Well, that I want to play that. There is a version of this deck that plays an Emrakul, and you can eventually cast it because of Sanctum Weavers. Okay. They have a Lurrus in their hand, and they have another card. $16 cards in hand. Jeez. Got it. Okay. I could play Destiny Spinner and attack for like an ungodly amount with it this turn too. So they're super ultra dead. Unless they have another one of those crime and punishments. But that can't kill my Sigil, I don't think. Well, maybe it's just big enough. They played Lurrus. Alright, it's all over. They're at 12? I wonder if they have exactly 1 thing in hand. 1 piece of removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think there's a land in the deck right now. We just play Destiny Spinner. Yeah, it should be pretty cheap in paper. I mean, pretty cheap, you know, for modern, but they have a decay. Do you think they have a decay, or do you know they have a decay? Sounds. Oops. Right. Oh, they revealed it from Bob. Thank you. I'm an idiot, so I miss things like that. Well, they can't decay an attacking land. Thanks, booster draft. So. I don't know how big this land is, but pretty big. Go to combat. All right. You figure it out. 15. Oh. Right. Okay. I think we'll be fine still. Somehow. I think by the grace of God, we're going to be okay. It does have trample, but I forgot the Ghost Quarter. Like, I was like, oh, they can't target it with the Abrupt Decay, so they're definitely in trouble. But, you know. I'm just actually quite concerned about decking out if I have to do too much here, so. Or if they top deck the oh, I should have played Umori that turn. No, I couldn't do it with all the other things I wanted to do. That's fine. Surgical Extraction. Pog. Best draw 2021, anyone? Ghost Quarter actually has Shrows for mana symbol. Oh, Shroud for mana symbol. Got it. Yeah, I just can't see it. Just like that, we're 3-0, baby. Huh. Deck seems like it might be good. Not sure. Send tweet. We won. Just barely. The only creatures in this deck are so small, Connor. How are we winning? There's not a single star equal to the number of land types you control. There's no flying dragons at all. No riders of mantises. Nothing. Nothing, man. How do we win? How do we keep getting away with it? No, Enchantress's Presence is a commander card, right? That can't. Are you? Wait, in paper? Really? Is everything in this deck that cheap? Yeah. But I'm saying I might hop in on some of that because. What were they playing round 1 and 2? Round 1 was an Enchantress mirror match, and round 2 was a Teamer Escape Shift. Oh. So we're against Storm. Huh. Troll's still a bad matchup? I assume so. I think Storm is going to be a garbage tier matchup. We're going to die. Everyone wants to keep the 7 lands, huh? Oh, maybe not. I mean, they have Repeal. But Sterling Grove. We'll see. We'll see. 1 cycle, and we had some. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It was the wrong kind of cycle land, though. Storm mulled to 6, too. I would like to top deck Utopia Sprawl. Oh, I probably should have bottomed Horizon Canopy here. I think I should have. Yeah. Sterling Grove into Confinement is definitely good. We have a curve? Yeah, they have a remand, though. I mean, it's not 100%, but... Yes, Sprawl is has been shooting up like crazy. Good reason. I would like my stuff to be uncounterable. If they don't have a remand, yeah. Oh. Morphos into remand? Yeah, okay. I got my old frame remands in the mail the other day, and I'm so happy. Oh, God. They're nice. Okay. Now, I would like expletive. Okay, so let's play Spinner first. I guess I could try playing Sythis first. If they have the remand, I get my ice through anyway. Yeah, Sythis is fine here. We just play the thin ice afterwards anyway. I didn't break Sprawl. Niv broke Sprawl. Guess they could have just gone ahead and not touched the Sythis, but that's fine. Got him? Got him. Okay. We're kind of doing it. And by doing it, I mean not being dead yet. Okay. Four cards is not that many. Grape shot. Okay, you got me. Enchantress! You bastard. Good draw. All right, we're set up to do some good stuff. They're on 3 cards, 4 cards now. I mean, they could have the right stuff to win here, but they're pretty limited. No, Niv broke Sprawl, and the fact that it got a reprint only as it was sort of coming to prominence. So it's like, call aggressively chilling. I guess so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play the Sterling Grove. That'll draw me a card. Play. Sack it to fetch something. Play Destiny Spinner, but then I only have 1 mana left. Uncommon and not very open set. Yeah, I guess so. Was it an uncommon? Huh. In M25, I guess? I think I just played Presence into Grove or Presence into Spinner here. Presence into Spinner is probably the way to do it. Because then I could draw... Was it not a common? Enchantress into Grove? I like Enchantress into Spinner, because then my stuff is just uncounterable. But we'll see. I don't need the... I guess... No, but... I mean, I could upkeep the Grove to get what I need, but like, yeah, I have 2 Horizon Canopies here, so I think I'm okay. If they have the kill here, we're toast. If they don't, we'll see. No. Yeah, of course. Does this mean I'm dead? I'm not sure. We were close too, I think, but I just had the gifts this turn. Removal, I had the mana open for removal here. Huh. So Manamorphose and one of the rituals in the graveyard. Then they have 4, 5, 6. Oh, this just means they have Past in Flames in hand, though. Whatever. I think I'm dead. Yeah, we have sideboard Leyline. Yeah. I assume Nito is a good enough player that I'm dead here. I've played against them enough times, but yeah, we have Leyline and Rest in Peace, so we should be fine. Post-board. We'll keep some solitaries because... Oh my god. Gross. Yeah, we're just dead. I don't need to see it. Oh, I'm 100% sure it is, but I just needed to see that they didn't mismanage their pile for no good reason. It's happened before. I've seen good players make stupid mistakes before. I'd use me as an example, but I'm not a good player, so you can't count that. Okay. So rip Leyline. Keep the solitaries for the most part. Yeah. I've seen that happen too, Connor. I've also seen it happen in paper where someone scape shifted and then they went through their library. They didn't have enough mountains and then they lost. It was great. So I think some solitaries can come out. Yeah. I would assume this is just generally not a great matchup. Sideboarding definitely helps us a bit. Oh, I missed one of the ley lines. Crap. Oh, cast out's pretty bad here. And probably cut a Sigil or a Destiny Spinner. Sigil seems like an okay cut here because we're mostly gonna go like prison up. Enchantress is a fair deck, but it's a prison deck usually. So I think most people would not really call it a fair deck. So for me, the definition of fair deck mostly comes down to like, can you imagine that someone who'd only played limited wouldn't be blown away by being killed by the fair deck? So like, are there Enchantress archetypes in some limited sets? Yeah, but they don't do what this deck does. See, right? It's a good hand. Again, that's not the cleanest definition in the world, but I like the way it works. If someone who only played limited played against your deck, would they feel like what you were doing was like still magic? Remand's not gonna be enough here. It's gonna let me draw an extra card, actually. Okay. It's a good draw. GG easy. Yeah, it certainly seems pretty good. All right, enjoy. Jund is the most fair modern deck, exactly. So let's play Destiny Spinner Sanctum Weaver. Yeah, I agree with you on Pernicious Deed really should be modern legal. The last opponent played Crime Punishment. That's kind of sick. Morphos. Oh, I meant to play the spinner first. Oops. No, sure. That's fine. Hold on now, I'm going to do it again. One, two, three, four, five, 6 mana if this thing lives. Remand? Or not remand, repeal? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Could be pieces. I should play the spinner first. Remand. God damn it. Another one. But they can't have another one, so now I just play the Sigil. But I have to... It's fine. I have to tap the Sanctum Weaver for it, but that's fine. Let's leave up one there. Yeah, one white. Tap this for green. That's a very good draw. So we can't die to goblins. Sterling Grove. It's all coming together. I think Solitary is better than Grove here. Confinement, Pogu. Pogu. And they're dead next turn to the Destiny Spinner and. Alright. You're up. The final countdown. Dee-lee-dee. Oh, the thing, Barbecue Hoss, is like you don't really need to compare about what's more or less fair. Cheating a 5/7 mana enchantment, you tutor it up with a 2-drop is not fair in terms of how mana works in Magic. Oh, Stoneblade. Yeah, I guess Stoneblade cheats on mana a little bit, but it's the way Stoneblade cheats on mana, I feel like that's like super intuitive to a limited player. Well, to Bane, I mean, again, this deck looks slightly it looks close to fair until you get to like the last turn. Like the like Sanctum Weaver in play, density of enchantment effects. Exactly. Like that's exactly right. Whereas like, yeah, Stoneblade seems a little unfair. Like it does cheat on mana, but it cheats on mana in a way where I feel like the average limited player would be like, oh, your Stoneforge Mystic gets you an equipment out of your deck. That's so cool. Which one do you get? Which one do you have? Like, I don't feel like they would necessarily... I clicked on it. I know I did. I don't feel like they would necessarily be like, what? You get a 7 mana thing for free? I feel like they would be like, oh, that's cool. You have these cards that fit together in that one specific way. It only gets you enchant or artifacts or equipment. Sorry. So Stoneblade's definitely closer. I mean, there's a slight spice of unfair to that one, but I feel generally like that's a fair deck. Yeah, I was supposed to try to mulligan to turn 1 acceleration. I'm not sure. Wasn't a mull. Probably should have been Connor. Sometimes I just don't play aggressively enough. Especially if I'm talking to chat and I don't have an infinite number of reps on a deck. My weakness as a streamer is my strength as an entertainer, or my desire to be strong as an entertainer. This is why I don't tend to play decks I haven't played a lot if I want to play a challenge or something. It's got to be something I really believe strongly in. Okay. Bolt? Rich. Oh, God. Goblins? Is it 8 goblins? I could beat 8 goblins. Ah! Okay, they played that last game. Holy crap. And goblins. Ridiculous. What? That's nonsense. What is that? What is that? That's tough. Holy shit. I guess the play is Sterling Grove to protect my Destiny Spinner from the Grape Shot. And pray I don't die. Yeah. Yeah, we need to just rip into Solitary here. Like, there's nothing for it. I guess if they blow everything next turn, I can end of turn fetch Sterling Grove for the Solitary, get the Solitary in play, and then I have an Enchantress's Presence and a Sythis to try to play out. So they have to Grape Shot me for like 3 or 4 here. Oh my god, they can go Grape Shot, Remand, Grape Shot, Remand. We're dead. We're just dead. I think I'm just gonna die this turn. No. We're dead. They hit double Remand, Grape Shot, Pyretic Ritual. They can play the Grape Shot, Remand the Grape Shot, play the Grape Shot, Remand the Grape Shot, play the Grape Shot. Because they hit exactly what they needed to do that. Alright, yeah, they got it. Yeah. I was close to being okay there, but that draw was insanity. Just totally unbeatable for what we had. I don't realistically think there's anything I could have done to beat that. Because that was 3 plus 5 plus 7. So, close one. Close one in round 4. I think even with the mulligan, I wouldn't be okay. For a while, a whole lot of Storm players straight dropped Grape Shot. I'm sure they did. I'm sure there was a time where it was worth dropping, but... We don't 5-0 here, Vegan. We don't 5-0 here. Put myself under no obligation to push for 5-0s. Am I that drunk? Only had a Q Coke. That's a lot of Coke. Cocaine, baby. Spool. All right. What do you got, opponent? What am I up against? Go to bed by 8. I mean, I know I sleep a good amount, but I at least am on a night owl sleeping schedule. No, this is the stream of the 4-1. Mono Red Song's coming along very nicely. Turn 1 Ghost Quarter. And they do it. I like you, opponent. I like you. That's good thing I didn't need that. All right. That was a play. So out of either of these two, which I would rather have first? Play Sterling Grove. Is it Omelet? I think it is. I think I recognize their screen name. So let's play Abundant Growth first, because if I draw a Sythis or something like that, I want to play it. Nope. Fine. No. They're. I think this is an omelet player. For anyone who doesn't know, I call Amulet omelet. I don't know why. I think it's funny. Okay. We do have a main deck Blood Moon I can get and play. That seems like the thing to do. Okay, opponent, did you die? Wing. Where's your god now, opponent? Umori's coming out, baby! Especially if they're tutorable, MC Foucault. Especially if they're tutorable. You guys see this curve? You guys see this curve? Check it out. The sequence. The biggest of play. Wow, the client is really struggling. This is my companion, yes. Hello. There we go. Took a minute. Yeah, I don't think Amulet's beating Blood Moon main deck. It's possible. They could have Green Source, Dryad. Sorry, Green Source. Forest, Dryad. Let's hope they don't know how the Saga works. Saga. Oh, Urza's Saga in their deck against the Blood Moon? Yeah. Probably a good thing you aren't playing Game Objects deck tonight. Yeah, I guess so. Those are some of my favorite kinds of decks. I really hope I can get things sorted out on my end. I did move a bunch of stuff off my computer. I'm hoping the freeing up space on my hard drives helps out because sometimes, I mean, again, I don't know if my modern quad core computer is doing this, but I know back in the day, sometimes your RAM would offload to your disk if your disk was fast, and I do have a what's it called, boot disk, the fast thing, solid state SSD. So this computer's like 4 years old, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was starting to it's a laptop and I use my stuff hard, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was starting to slow down. Okay, Blood Moon. Is Authority of the Consuls worth it to shut down attacks from Titans? Or Sphere of Safety? Leyline's interesting, but I think Solitary is probably better in this matchup. Authority feels kind of interesting. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. I mean, I could have one. Yeah, one seems okay. Let's go out one Sigil. With the cast outs, just because they're usually going to be way too slow. Have you already reacted to the Time Walk ban? What reaction do you want me to have? I don't really care. Yeah, the Time Warp. I don't really care. I don't really play any arena, so it doesn't really affect me. Right. Oops. Oh, I was already set up. I don't know. Okay. I don't know when I got there, but okay. No, I have no response to the Time Warp ban. I don't really care. I'm sure it's fine. Sucks. It definitely sucks for people who I don't know. It sucks anytime a card gets banned. I don't know if that was the right card. I wasn't paying enough attention to the format. I guess if people want Velomachus turns, they're gonna have to turn to Modern. Just keep that ban in Historic. It will never be banned in Modern. Come on now. That's not gonna happen. No way on the planet does Time Warp get banned in Modern. I can't even begin to count how far down the list that card would be. Imagine if we had Brainstorm for the Modern version. I don't want to. Like, I don't want other decks having Brainstorm in Modern. Well, I kind of do. I like Brainstorm as a card. I love Brainstorm Fetch Land. That it makes me very happy. If enough people whine about it, it could be a banned. You do realize there was like a statistical reason why that deck ate a ban, right? Like that wasn't just like a thing that happened. Like it wasn't just like they were just like, oh, this seems pretty good. I guess we'll ban it. It's just that like with Historic being a format that's being played by like pros and competitive players, it's the finding of broken decks. Any decks that you enjoy Legacy? Strifehope Pile is by far my favorite. I don't play a lot of Legacy. I like the Mono Blue Karn Echoes deck, although I don't know what that deck looks like right now, so I couldn't really tell you. Didn't find the Blood Moon right away, but that's probably okay. Any deck I play and gets a ban didn't deserve it. That's just facts. This person's speaking the truth. That's the way it works. I don't make up the rules. I just make up how I use them. Rats. Yeah, we're looking at a Titan. Plus an amulet. Okay. Probably just jamming Solitary Confinement this turn, though. Time Warp's like the 6th best card in the deck. It was necessary though for Velomachus to do like, oh, I was talking. Oh no! All right, hopefully we're not dead. Sorry guys. They don't have green mana for Titan. Well, they're gonna get an amulet. And they have 1, 2. They bounced a forest, right? Oh yeah, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, maybe they can't. We'll see. Yeah, good catch, Merrywinter. I would have missed that. I mean, maybe we're okay then. Maybe this ends up being the better play. They get the Elmlet. They can't play any one land that adds 2 green mana. That's true. Their deck does not have the ability to do that. Colony Garden's fine. So they have green, green, colorless, red, white. Omnath. Ooh. Okay. I can kill that very easily. Oh, we have Destiny Spinner in play right now, Pedro. I'm assuming your name is Pedro. We also have a Sigil of the Empty Throne in the deck. I wonder what they're getting with this. Karen. Worm Coil. Yeah, that's not going to be good enough. The thing is, I can't leave the Karn in play. So I have to animate a land and attack it. Which means I'm not pushing my game plan forward this turn. They could easily Titan next turn with Amulet in play. I don't love it. I guess I could just play Solitary. They could get Engineered Explosives. It does take a lot of mana. I think... Yeah, I think I'm in a bad spot. I think probably the best thing to do is play Sythis, play Solitary, and on that go that direction this turn, and just see what happens. Because I don't think using my entire turn to boot up a land and attack the Karn is in any way worth doing. If they get a Titan, I'm just dead, right? Is there Boros Garrisons in play? But they have a Vesuva. Yeah. All right. Sprawl's a good find. What did they got Wormcoil with Karn. So this goes here for white. Should have gone for red. Denies the plant, attack Karn for 2. Are we sure if they Titan I can't die? Is that a fact? Because if that's true, then next turn I just play Blood Moon Solitary. Well, it would be a clutch Blood Moon. I mean, it's clutch in the wrong place. Yeah. Unless they have a convoluted line or double thick. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm sure I can die. Okay, we'll probably just play the Solitary. Just live with whatever happens here. Our hand is insane, so if they get this, God bless them. All right. Get the plant out of the way. I don't need no 3 toughness blocker. So they have to have a lot of stuff here. If they get EE, I don't care. If they spend their whole turn doing that, or a good chunk of their turn doing that. Liquid Metal's fine. There's probably something I'm not thinking of, but yeah. I'm assuming they get that in on 3 this turn. And I can't Blood Moon against it. Because, well, we'll see. They're tightening. Okay. I wonder how this is going to work. I'm interested. They could die. Yeah. We'll see. They know I'm playing Blood Moon, right? Like, if there's no like what so they played a land. So they can have 4 mana with 2. Okay. So they're gonna attack. They can still have 4 mana after they attack. Okay. Yes, and tried playing this yesterday and man, it's bad. I'm almost 4-0. We died to Storm in a crazy game 3. Not bad, just polarizing. All it takes is an EE on 1 to wreck my day. That's true. You're right. I didn't realize that. So I just take the 0. What? I can pay for pack now? That's fine. So they're going to have 7 mana. Pay for pack, they have 3 left over. Oh, yeah. So they only have 2 left over. Huh. Yeah, they'll lose the saga. But I can also play Sterling Grove and fetch up something else. And the question is, what else could I want to fetch up here?
Just give him one of these.
Thanks for follow, Dr. Doomsday. 40.
Ooh, hey, ooh.
I think I fetch up the mana creature. Play Sterling Grove, sack Sterling Grove, get the mana creature. Play Blood Moon, play the mana creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have quite enough for that. I also want to Thin Ice them. Play Thin Ice, see what happens first. Scary because I know they have the E on 1 to play. But so we just play Blood Moon plus Groove. Yeah, I know. But I still have a Blood Moon in play. So they can't. Their lands don't work. Like their triggers don't work. I don't think I can prep to win next turn. I don't think I can do that. But I can go for to win the turn after that, maybe. We'll see. A lot of Blood Moons. It's all you, opponent. So one, they need a land in hand. Now, they probably have it. It's fine. I mean, I get why you would have thought that that was a problem. I'm not, nope. I get it. It's definitely scary, but not that scary. Yeah, you're probably right, B Temple. So I'm pretty sure I just thin ice the Dryad here. That's a misplay from the OP to pop it immediately. I agree with you. I don't need to stack this Sterling Growth right now. So I'm not going to. I don't need the second Sythis. I think I take their Dryad because I just don't care about the Titan attacking or anything. My colors are crap. Need more white. Maybe I just don't thin ice. Well, I'll play Sterling Grove first, see what we draw into. I get a bunch of draws off of this. Nothing that I needed. Well, I have the full prison setup, and I can win in a couple turns. I mean, it doesn't feel great, but like, for them to claw out of this would take a lot. Force of Vigor doesn't work. They've used Engineered Explosives plus Karn. They get Karn, they could get a way to exile their graveyard like Relic. Then they could get the Engineered Explosives back. All of that's going to take them forever. So I choose not to be concerned. We'll see what happens. Okay. Thin ice. That one. That one's getting the thin ice. Not even gonna trigger your Titan. Opponent's a coward. Confirmed. Sacks the map now? Does not sack the map now. Okay. Discard this card. Map is a slow explosives? I don't think that it is. Yeah, it can't be a blast zone. Need to kill Dryad. I don't agree with you. I don't think I need to kill the Dryad at all. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah. And they can use it. If they have a main deck explosive, but they're playing Karn, they might not be. But that's a good catch. No, they have Dryad. Dryad came into play after the Blood Moon. But I can take the Dryad out now. Kind of want to take out the Worm Coil, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Okay. I'm going to Grove to get Abundant Growth. Just to fix up my mana a little bit. Read Blood Moon and set the stamp. Yeah, you're right. I can do that. Good catch. Thank you. I was thinking of playing another Blood Moon just to we get the Sanctum Weaver here. So that basically means I win next turn, right? Forests give blue still? They won't. Oh, they will. Yeah. So no, we played Thin Ice here. Just Thin Ice the Dryad. No reason not to. Girl. girl. We good? We're good. You're up. We have an interesting game going here, opponent. They get the Teleria West. Okay. I guess if they have a Pact or another Dryad already. Pass. Okay. Okay. They could... No? No, there's no reason for this that I could think of. Unless they're just trying to thin. Okay. I think they should have been doing this all along, by the way. I wasn't going to tell them. Okay. I think I discard one of these. No, we don't. Never discard the Blood Moon. I think I can just kill them this turn. Even with the Worm Coil. 9 enchantments in play. 10 enchantments in play. What do I need? So 12 is what I guess I'd be aiming for. Oh, but I need 3 untapped lands. Can't quite get to 12 with this. Maybe we just wait another turn. Doesn't feel great, but like it's probably the right way to do it. Tap this, play Sanctum Weaver. Oh, I still have a land drop. Okay. Maybe we get there with that. Do I have outs to Back to Nature? I really doubt it. Really doubt I have an out to Back to Nature, but I'm not going to worry about it. So play the second Weaver. Leave up a white. Thin ice. Okay, it's over. Okay. Got him. I'm the reddest. You seem to play against me a lot on MTGO? Really? I did not know that. Opponent said GG, nice brew. It's not mine, but this was definitely sick. Usually on Elves or Etron? What's your Moto screen name? Something about chafing? Smash. Reddest. Okay. Swing for 39. How's it feel, Titan player? Do you like it? Ooh. So the only thing we lost to is a close 3 against Storm. Deck was hot fire. Gasoline. So as usual with one of these decks from the 5-0s, I picked this one to play because I thought it looked pretty tight and well constructed. And yeah, it was. Just missing the 5-0 by 1 game where the Storm player was totally nuts. Yeah, the art on Solitary Confinement, the original version, is amazing. I love it. I can't actually pull it out right now because Moto's being super bugged. Oh, fixed. But I can't pop up cards. But I love the art of Solitary Confinement. Anywho, yeah, this deck was sweet. I mean, we won a mirror match, so that probably 50-50. Storm probably is a harder matchup than what it looked like. We got really lucky to win game 2, I think. I mean, this deck just like went into overdrive. I really like this version because Why are we playing Urian? I think you need reading glasses. That's Umori the Collector, friend. Umori the Collector. Umori didn't actually come up all that much, but I do like the way this deck is built. One of the things I wanted to comment on is I really like that we're not playing any 1-mana dorks. No Noble Hierarchs or anything like that I saw out of... was the Mirror Agony? It wasn't that bad. Yeah, no problem, Redist. 16 Kilometer is playing the Noble Hierarchs and stuff. Well, I just feel like that's a bad move right now, 16K, because yes, the speed is very nice. If there were more ways to squeeze things into this deck that accelerated you, I would want to do that. But playing the 1 toughness dorks in the Ren and 6 Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart, Fatal Push format. How does either deck in the mirror beat Shroud Solitary? Well, I didn't. And yeah, I guess I understand that 16K, but the decks that are playing removal tend to be playing a lot of removal, as you experienced against me. So I feel like that's maybe not the best way to do it. It's just not personally my preference. Let's say that much. Yeah, the dorks aren't enchantments. I mean, they would stop you from playing Umori, but we never really used Umori, so I don't really think that's the thing. Yeah, Helix Pinnacle is if you that's how the other deck won. So they were like the proper prison version, and this deck plays much more aggressive cards. Yeah, Emrakul is something I definitely want to play. You miss Wild Growth. Wild Growth has never been in Modern, unless you're a Legacy player who has been transplanted, in which case I get that, but I'm glad Wild Growth isn't currently in Modern, because I think it would make a lot of stuff pretty gross. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'd probably enjoy playing with it. It would be more busted stuff, though. Anywho, yeah, this seemed pretty tight. The one main deck Blood Moon was insane against Titan there, and I'm sure there's a lot of other places. I don't think that's how we beat Scape Shifting game 1. I think we lost Escape Shifting. No, we lost Escape Shifting game 2. Maybe it is. Anyway, the main deck Blood Moon is excellent here. Having a density of enchantment creatures is good here. Not having to play Eidolon of Blossoms is fine. I think you could play it, but Sigil of the Empty Throne plus the Destiny Spinners was more than enough stuff to win games with. So deck was sick and powerful. And relatively cheap. Thin Ices are cheap. Blood Moon is relatively expensive, but you only need one for the main deck. You could probably leave out the sideboard ones. There's a good number of random Modern staples in here, but if you have the mana base, this is probably a reasonably cheap build. Anywho, that is going to be it for me tonight. However, if you are in the future on YouTube watching this, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out any other videos that you're interested in of mine. Thank you for the follow there. I'm Redist. And I'll be back tomorrow playing some more of the best and brightest of modern decks in the Modern Horizons 2 format. Let's see who we can raid this evening, or oddening, as the case may be. If I don't see anyone, it's a YT Mad Cow Chicken. Mono red. Yeah, I'm working on it. Sam Black, Squad Chief. Squad Chief's getting the raid. Oh, he's playing almost the same. He's playing basically the same deck we just did. Excellent. All right, y'all enjoy Chiefs stream. Have a good one. Take care. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.
Thanks for the sub. He has Yogg stuck in hand. That could be it.